of Counter-Strike. Dust 2 is what this map that everybody thinks of. Everyone knows how to play Dust 2, so it's always it's a map where upsets happen, basically as well. We've seen lots of big upsets on this. For example, CLG beating LDLC on this map. Not to take anything away from CLG, but this is where stuff happens in Counter-Strike. We are going to get a slow round to begin with, as Existence are pretty spread out along the map, and we'd say that they are quite vulnerable on the A side, actually, if you consider that middle is fairly locked tight. However, they've only got 2 players to cover A, and the positioning isn't the best in the world either, so it's pretty difficult. And Flippin is actually going to rotate towards that smoke and CT spawn. That's going to leave A completely open for the time being, as NaVi still yet to push forwards. In fact, they are jumping up to Catwalk now, and we are seeing Existence putting 2 players on the lower area below Catwalk, on a kind of slope crossover area. Now they're going back into middle. It's trying to really just juke and jive their way to a better setup against Existence right now, as they are managing to do just that, and Existence stuck behind smokes. NaVi looking very good. And there you go, going to finish it off there. Well done to Guardian. And that's a 1-0. They didn't lose anybody there. So that's no scouts for Existence because of that.
Yeah, not a single person going down. That was a great execute by NaVi, just poking and prodding through mid. Long exchange between CT, I think it was Kyrie, in the window of B, which they did lose, of course. Edward with a Mac 10. Oh, someone got dinked.
I love me some Mac 10. I love it. What's your favorite gun in the game, James?
I wonder how Starix got dinked. Did his teammates shoot him in the head by accident? Because judging by the radar, there was nobody on long.
I don't know.
My favorite gun, I'll get back to you on that. Mag 7.
Mac 10?
Mag 7 or AWP.
Alright. Well, I'll give it to you. Not quite Mac 10, but I think I'm going to make another flawless round here. That is kind of brutal. And again, it's it's a pretty big and important distinction that the CTs don't make any frags on the pistol. Because, again, especially on a map like this, there are a lot of options to win the following pistol armor by if you're able to mix in like 1 or 2 scouts. And to do that, you need to get at least 1 frag, you know, beat this $300. And that's going to allow you basically just enough money to buy that scout on the following round. I do believe that's the exact reason, and that Valve dropped the price from 2100 to 1800. I think that is the exact reason.
1700, I think.
Is it 1700? Okay, well, yes, that makes sense, because 1400 for losing after for the loss of the round, and then 300 for the kill. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there you go. All right, so yeah, that would be the reason I would imagine that Valve made that change to that exact value, because that's the only thing that makes sense.
I never even thought about that.
Because it gives you more options off of the. That's not just pistols, and not just
yeah, that's a good point. I like the Mac 10 nuclear garden. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's really nice.
Well, it is the full-on save more or less, apart from Flippin Usaz's 5-7 armor. And they actually have 2 players in lower dark. This is a nice setup here, actually. If NaVi are not careful, they are going to get caught off guard. Flippin looking to do something on Catwalk as well. He's got his teammates with him. He's got and he's got, of course, the 2 friends who are in the lower dark. But NaVi have completely circumvented this, whether they know it or not. And I don't think that they know exactly what's going on Catwalk. So yeah, they're going to be in good shape here. But Musambani going to swing in with a frag onto Edward, and he will be able to pick up the weapon too. Although it was just a Mac 10. So
they finally have a team member on the scoreboard. Took until the 3rd round to do it, but they're there. Flippin just facing the wall there, got flashed, obviously. So it's still going to be 0 frags for him. Just clean up operation is in play. Harry going to approach from a different angle to try and get something with that Mag 7.
Mag 10.
Mag 10, sorry.
Please.
Mag 10.
How dare you?
I said Mag 10 afterwards.
How dare you?
Wow, 1 kill in
Did you say
3
Mag
rounds.
10?
I said Mag 10, yeah.
I want to see a Mag 10. I bet that probably exists, right? Different model name. Mag 10, I don't know.
Well, the Mag 7, it's called the Mag 7 because it fires 7 shells at once, which is insane.
Oh, really?
So imagine a Mag 10, you'd probably blast you to the floor if you tried to fire one of those.
Oh my god. Alright, Kyrie picks up the AWP, a key player there for Existence in previous matches. You can see him trying to get the spot from the by being on the ledge there behind the smoke, which is actually really smart. A little trick there for you guys to pick up if you want to. And that's also, the smoke planted there is actually something that we typically see MBK actually do for himself to get him into position onto the pit area, with so he can just do it all by himself. And it's also a smoke that's good for the T's, because by doing that smoke you can obviously push out the doors, and get out safely on the timing, the rush timing. So couple dynamics right there for you guys. As we approach the kind of 1 minute, 120 area, that range, we do see that NaVi at this point have got middle, catwalk, upper dark, and longhouse. This is the standard kind of opening for Dust 2. But where are they going to go? That's the real question.
So Musambani is joining the fray in the CT spawn area. See if he can mount any defense or... You never know though, NaVi, while they're out here now, we saw them retreat previously.
Yeah.
And I see some pre-fire in the smoke. They will, you can see Guardian just going in case somebody's boosted there. I think it was Musambani, in fact, who was jumping up there earlier, but he isn't there right now. 30 seconds remaining here. Nobody dead for either side, and I think we'll see a fair amount of this. Musambani being flashed into high heaven. Will they find Drifting though? That's the question. Bomb is down. That's all the information the CTs need. With 20 seconds remaining, there will be no A push yet, and they will rotate over to the B side as well.
Nice spam there from Low. We're going to pick up one through the smoke. And I like this round from NaVi, but they're in trouble right now. Lowell coming in for another one, and it's a 2-on-1 now. C's going to pop through the doors looking for the frag. There is the bomb, gets one player, but there's 4 seconds left. He cannot find Flippin in time, even throwing a flash, and he's going to go to try to kill him after time. Just with a little peek there, that would have been quite awesome, but he's going to run out of time there. Now we have the freeze time. So 3 rounds to NaVi, 1 round to Existence, and they have themselves a lot of Famuses. This is going to be awkward.
They managed to save the AWP from the previous round, of course. So Guardian will be very happy about that indeed. And we'll see the lack of AWP on the CT side. Kyrie only with a 5-7. All those FAMASs. 4. Quadruple FAMASs. So C's losing the duel, however, to Drift King, who's going to be left with 34 HP as well. Zeus spotted in the short area. We'll see if there's an engagement. There are 2 people on A at the moment. So they'll be able to mount a reasonable defense for the time being. Long still in control of Flippin, not being contested by NaVi at the moment. With their man disadvantage, they won't have a player there hanging around just in case there's a flank from the CTs. Would be interesting to see if there is a flank ever comes in from Existence on the CT side, actually, of this map.
Okay, so Drift King going to be challenged quite dramatically so, but the FAMAS is not going to perform so well, but the smoke is going to help him out. That's a pretty late smoke there as well. Very, very well timed. And you can see that NaVi are feeling a little bit awkward about this situation now. You can see what they wanted to be split, but the pre-nades coming in from Existence are very key. Kyrie going to cut down Zeus as he tries to come in from the middle area. And now all the focus for Existence is going to be on the B side, but that's okay because 2 fast entries will definitely turn the tables now onto Existence as the bomb goes down and the pressure mounts onto the shoulders of the CTs. Musambani going to get dropped as he goes for a quick peek, and that is surely going to send the rest of his teammates packing as they don't think they have a chance. Okay, because so they don't. There's no chance. There's no chance.
There is no chance.
There's no chance.
Flippin still yet to find the scoreboard for the CTs. NaVi looking to make things 4-1 here. Looking at the money in the bank. This won't be terrible for them. 3 people surviving. You can see that crossfire set up there from the CTs just to try and do their best to save these 2 rifles. From
this point, how many rounds do you think Existence will get on the first half?
In total?
Yeah, from this point onwards. Because now we know that they're in a very horrible spot.
4.
You think they're going to get max 4?
I think it's going to be 13, 11-4 even. What am I saying? What do you think?
I think that's a good guess, actually. I think that's along the lines of what I would have gone for. Because the problem for them right now is their money is obviously really, really bad. They have 2 weapons to play with, but even after they finish this eco, because they won a round not so long ago, they won't really be on a decent buy at all when they can buy. And then they'll have to buy, and it's going to be a second buy. So they're in this really weird position right now. But that said, we are going to see a quick couple of frags made by one of the rifle carriers on Existence, and that's going to allow a 4-on-3 in favor of the Spaniards, as Lil definitely did more than his fair share, but C's with a very good entry, and that's going to apply so much pressure now. They've got 3 players left. Where do they put them? They've got 1 guy pushing mid. This is really smart right now, but he gets annihilated. Musambani face plants thanks to Edwards AK.
They must know that C's was shot in the head. You quite clearly heard that massive dink there. Going to be double peeking, and I know that Kyrie's going to be desperately trying to get the frag on that player. Unable to engage, however. NaVi in a tight situation because C's 5 HP, Zeus 20 HP. Only Edwards has any life at the moment, and it's going to be C's heading things up. So he's going to try and get a... Oh, that's beautiful. Great play there to support his teammate. That's going to be the bomb site in control of NaVi.
That's my favorite position on the map as well, Gandalf. No.
Any excuse to say Gandalf.
Gandalf! Yes, exactly.
Why is it called Gandalf then?
It's called Gandalf because, James, you shall not pass. That's the reason. It's so cheesy, but I love it. I love it. But the thing is, it's not even like a strong position. Like like, I don't understand why it's called that, because it's not like it's a super strong position. It's really not. It's kind of a weak position, but whatever. Either way. Either way. I don't know, man. You know who told me about that, where I heard that from first? I heard it from a threat, so it's the threats to blame. Okay, so we have ourselves a 5-1 scoreline as existence. Throw in the really weak buy that I was talking about. And you can see the severe lack of nades here. This round can only be saved by strong CT setups, by playing tactically very well, and by winning these duels with worse weapons. And there you go. They're going to start on it already as Zeus does get taken down. So weapon up for grabs there as well. Do they dare to actually go for it? It's kind of deep on quite short, quite an exposed position. Another mid smoke here, but that does not mean at all that NaVi are going to commit to this position. Instead, they're just trying to apply some pressure and try to force some rotation. It kind of worked, actually, because now they all come up. But there you go. Lowell with a quick headshot onto Seized. That is going to make a huge difference. Lowell, what is happening, is going huge for his team right now. There's 3 frags for him. And, well, 2 for him and 1 for Moose and Barney. But that's more than enough damage now as Guardian and StarX will get the bomb down. Planted for short. Guardian with a quick shot. 3 health left on him. 2 players approaching from CT. In comes Drift King up the side with the Fama. Sprays down 1. It's just Guardian with 3 health left. Guardian going to go for the peak. Oh, he misses the flick and he's so low. Tech 9 is good enough though, as Kyrie's looking for the jump shots. And he's giving himself away. Kukli style though. Going to bring it back with the jump shot on the USP through the box even. Is there time? There is.
Oh, I think he might have it. No, he's... Oh, no, he didn't have it. He didn't have it.
He's going to go...
Guardian is such a beast.
Guardian is a
He is a ruler beast. He is a silverback gorilla.
Silverback gorillas are pretty hardcore.
They're pretty gangster. They're serious gorillas, Dan. Very serious gorillas.
Serious Gorillas. That is actually a great team. That should be a team. Someone should start a team called Serious Gorillas. Go.
Right. Very serious gorillas. VSG.
VSG. Yes. Serious Gorillas in tuxedos. There you go. They got some more imagery in there. Anyway. Kyrie with the cap push could be the player to actually blow up this round here for existence. They really need something. That's a nice shot there through the flash. Picking up Edward, of course, much more work to do. And now NaVi, they know the biggest threat is going to be Kyrie with the AWP. They know he was last spotted towards Cat. Oh, hello. That is going to be rough to deal with now because NaVi, they got shut down on B. No entry there from Seized. The AWPer is on A. They got 3 players left now. So where do they go? Where is the answer? Oh, StarX is going to try to punch a hole in, but these guys are hiding around all the corners.
In this particular match, we've seen a lot of situations where NaVi players have just been kind of YOLO pushing areas on their own. We saw it on short, I think 2 rounds ago. We just saw that one in long where they're not even bothering to check corners properly.
Seized in B as well.
I feel like they don't respect their opponent, which is fine. But these are things that have put them at disadvantages early on in rounds. That said, it's only the second round that existence have won. But I would say it is making it.
But that said, it being the second round that they won, NaVi here broke. They've got no money because they keep dying. And
exactly, yeah. They're making it harder for themselves.
And beyond that, because so many players survived, they got so much cash now that they got the AKs and all the AWP and everything. But in comes Guardian, the Tech 9, clearly enraged, picking himself up. The AWP reclaiming his hardware there.
That's dangerous. If he has 1 HP or more and an AWP,
oh my god,
you should watch out.
I'm sorry, but we've got to go at StarX here. It's going to happen, I believe. They don't want to tempt fate, though, or do they? Ooh, God, I mean, the gun is like actually okay, and from an angle like that, it's so hard to actually kill him that very easily have gotten one of those connections and applied a very healthy amount of pressure onto the A site. Then
40 seconds remaining here, and NaVi still in a position to do some damage. Got a 3-man push onto short. However, that molly is going to allow Lowell to make that a 1v1 using the box for cover. Nice cleanup operation there by existence.
Musum Barney, the general, doing a great job.
Couldn't get the AWP in time though, so Curry's going to have to splash the cash.
Is he going to use one of those cash guns that you just showed me?
No one on stream will get that, but basically it was somebody made a plastic gun and filled it with dollar bills, and essentially just $5 bills. Very rap.
It is pretty awesome. That gun is going to replace Scoots. No need for the Mikey Range GIF anymore. There you go, quick entry onto the B-bomb site there. Wow, that spray from
That is a Ron Jeremy spray down right there.
That is gangster right there. C's going to drop the bomb now, and what can you do against that? You can just, that was like
stand there and take it.
That was like the full spray, and he got like the second headshot like on the 4th bullet or something.
All you can do in that situation is close your eyes and pray to Gaben.
Pray to the Gaben.
Flippin is in T spawn almost. He's in suicide.
He's going to get killed because of it too. They know where he is now, so he's going to deal with that. You can really clearly see the level of individual skill from the players of NaVi. Perhaps one of the elements encouraging some of these more, you know, as you put it, James, YOLO pushes. I refuse.
420 push it.
I refuse to like for YOLO push to like become like a term that people use frequently. I don't want anyone to coin that because that's like it sounds horrible.
It does.
It's
sound
like
horrible. But it was
YOLO
horrible as well. That's
True.
why it's an apt description.
So it's a just description.
Okay, so Existence are 1 round away from making it to our predicted score on the CT half. You'll see what else they can do. Curry does have the AWP. They're just starting to take long now. And Misambani is going to be the one holding down the mid area. We have seen Curry in this position previously with Misambani rotating backwards and forwards. That nade is going to land on Edward's ear like a cushion.
Ooh, there you go. Curry does take down Guardian. That was a very nice shot. You can see that he was a little bit like he was just about to move, so he kind of had to adjust weirdly for that, but he still connected it. So it's like middle is the property of not just Curry, but who was it as well? It was Musambani was there helping out too. So bomb dropped on short, and we're going to have a push onto the B site as well as the A site, and Seed is going to be able to pick up the kill on the B bomb site. But unfortunately for him, his teammates are all dead. They're bleeding out on middle right now, on the ground. No hope, no survival. And C's going to be coming around the corner into Curry's reticle, and that's another frag for him. So 7-4 now. So for your prediction to be true, it will require NaVi to pick up all the rest of the rounds, and they are not looking good on this one, James.
Yeah, I don't think that is going to be accurate anymore. But you never know.
Yeah,
Tech9s are in abundance.
But still, NaVi have a great scoreline for this map. And as you say, Tech9s, where there's a Tech9, I think Winston Churchill said this, where there's a Tech9, there is hope.
I'm a bit disappointed with your ending there, Dan.
I know, right?
I was hoping for something greater.
Yeah,
Are they going to take the corner on the left? Just about saving NaVi there. I mean, saving Guardian. Oh, this Tech9 spam is absolutely disgusting.
Man, Winston Churchill knows his stuff.
Indeed he does. What a guy, ahead of his time.
He was really ahead of his time.
Ahead of the creation of the Tech9.
Yeah,
sure.
Pretty much.
Tech9 looks like a blowtorch to me.
It does. However, both players do have defuse kits, and there you go. That's a good push there from Seized, sacrificing his teammate Guardian, but that's okay. Flippin now caught in a weird spot. 1-on-2. Flippin's going to need to do something pretty magical here. Able to get taken down by Seized immediately, it would seem, as we're going to have another round there for NaVi, and it looks like your prediction is still alive, still in the making.
Only 3 more rounds required for NaVi to make it that 11-4 that we thought might be. Guardian or Guardian if you're Portuguese. Guardian.
Guardian. Oh my goodness, that's difficult.
Yeah, because in
I already have enough.
in Jiu-Jitsu it was the full guard.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. I guess it, yeah. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Alright, well. Oh dear, that sucks. That is not the smoke that they wanted.
Don't you hate it when?
That
Where is Kyrie right now?
Because you can see, the thing is that smoke encourages the teams to push short because it gives them better coverage.
He's been legged. Oh,
Ooh.
Guardian.
Still trying to get into the short area here, but because of the bomb is down there. And the entire team of Existence knows that, but they're going to get annihilated. Starrick's doing the double again. The doubles for the entries, doubles for days.
The Dublays, the Michael Bublays.
Michael Bublays?
It rhymes. That's all that matters, Stan.
Okay.
Flip in. What does he do here?
Well,
Does he go down on his sword? I mean, look at the money. He needs to save here because he's got no money at all. And the rest of his team do. So if he saves, they can buy. If he dies, they'll probably buy anyway, but he'll have like a 5-7. I like this Famas. He gave one away once.
We did.
Yeah.
We've given many things away.
Indeed, we've given his pistol away as well.
We've given away Bisons.
We've given away lots of Bisons.
Okay, so NaVi looking quite good to take this best of 3. Trey. Toi.
Flippin's not actually doing very well here, is he? He's 2 and 7 at the moment.
He's got more frags than he's got money.
That is a very, very sobering point there.
Thank you.
Very sobering point indeed. He's got a kit as well, so he is carrying a fair bit. And now you can see the buy coming out for the rest of his team. So
this is their chance to get that 6-9.
again, he spawned with 1900, so it would have been a 5-7 pretty much.
Well, okay. Kyrie, again, let's see how key he can be here. He's AWPing for his side, and he's going to go for the cat push. There he is. Looking potentially for a bit of a flick if a player does approach him from an unknown angle. But C's going to pop his head with that M4A1S. And that is the risk that you play for if you stick around on the catwalk too long after the boost. Because there is a certain timing. You need to learn these timings, guys, if you do this. You can look at the clock, and you'll see the timing of how fast someone can actually be there. Ooh, that was quite nice. Ducking just to get the frag, just to keep himself in cover just for enough time, but he's going to get taken down, and the push is going to continue here. And I think Existence are going to find themselves in a lot of trouble because these positions are terrible. Coming in from CT spawn like that, having to fight from the height disadvantage, it's really rough. And that's 10-4 now.
What was interesting was when NaVi eliminated the player who was in an aggressive short position, everybody in mid instantly started spamming mid doors. I'm guessing they're thinking there's probably a player playing close mid, potentially even a double boost, looking towards short with that play there for a trade or just additional damage. Or whatever reason, but lots of spray going in through the doors after that. Just an interesting thing to note about how NaVi reacted to that situation after getting that favourable frag.
I like favorsome. Reminds me of flavoursome, which is a good word. What would you change the doors back to wooden? Or would you change them to like putty or something different?
Putty doors I don't think would be that useful or practical.
They would melt if you would Molotov them. That'd be a new game dynamic. Game mechanic.
Oh, go TV, come on.
Alright, going to be assaulting the A-bomb site now are NaVi, and there's not much left on this site to actually stop this. Just the pistols in play. Musambani is coming up with that scout, but he's got himself into trouble. 2 players on the face there.
He saw he shot the AWP after shooting the CT.
And there's 2. Drift King is left to take down 3 now with the Deagle. The Deagle Crimson Web.
If he sees, just the AWP is behind him. Oh, it's the last round of the half, so. No longer matters. Ooh, this auto sniper could be a bit juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy.
But
Juicy Lucy. Hey.
See, look, 11-4. I'm happy with that. So it's what I expected, Dan. It's what I expected.
You made a prediction this
I was
time, and this
spot
time
on.
you're right. Yeah, it was close. It required the Tech 9s to come out. It commanded some, it required some old age wisdom. But you got there. I respect that. So now we have the second half coming up here. NaVi, of course, are on match point here, guys, against Existence. They already won the first map, Mirage, or Mirage.
Mr. Miragi.
Exactly.
Do you see what I did there, Dan?
No.
Mr. Miyagi?
Yes. I don't really want to acknowledge it, really. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone, 100% of people got that, but no one wants to acknowledge it. You're on your own. Here comes the push on the middle, though. There's Guardian with the first headshot. They have to take him down here. Oh my goodness, Kyrie's death was for nothing. They didn't get any position, they didn't get any damage.
Look at the bomb. It's in the no man's land.
And the thing is that Guardian has spotted so many players. In reality, the B guys could have actually pushed up a dark. In reality, Guardian Long could have pushed a longhouse, because I think Guardian saw on his radar at least 3 players there after killing 1. They were all crossing and trying to fight him still. He has taken no damage still. Like, it's just like 10 damage, and he gets another headshot as they tried so stubbornly to take down Guardian in these angles. And again, another one-on-one for Guardian. That's 3 one-on-ones for Guardian. That shouldn't happen. Look, they took almost no damage. The entire team is flawless, almost. That's ridiculous. Why? That means no scouts.
He got a 4K. He got a 4K.
He got a 4K.
He got a 4K and a pistol.
I would like to see 5 scouts.
Through double doors.
But we're not going to see that. Pistol armor, PD50's armor, Tech 9 nades. Going to go for a fast play here. Let's see if they're going to be successful. And we saw previously that for NaVi, the Tech 9 running gun antics was successful. However, there's only one Tech 9.
Fairly solid positioning here on shorts. Going to see a double peek coming in. There's the first frag, the second one, maybe not. Second one does come in, but for the opposing team, Lowell, trade frags, nades coming in, Lowell getting 2 frags. He has been quite good for existence in the frag department. You can see him topping the board there for his team. 3 versus 3 now, Guardian gets tagged. Edward taking down Drift King, frag after frag.
Oh my goodness.
2 versus 1 now, Flippin has pretty much full life. Edward 9, Guardian 28, Flippin.
He actually has an advantage here.
He doesn't have the bomb though, so does he have an advantage?
He's got time though, James. Oh! In the face! In the face! Edward does take him down with the FAMAS. Yeah, that looked really good for him. He could have taken that one, but of course, FAMAS to the face. No one likes that. No one is a fan of that. We're going to have ourselves existence on the eco. The full save. And Flippin's still only on three kills in this match. In 18 rounds, he's managed to make 3 kills.
Drifting 5 as well. Just not working out right now. That nade is gonna do next to no damage.
And again, they know to throw these nades because of the timing. He threw that nade on 130.
Very good point.
I mean, because a lot of people look at these nades and like, why do they throw them then? And it's all about timing and understanding how long it takes for certain players to be aware. Okay, another nade coming in. With somebody left on 1 HP. Well, he's got this, James. He's gonna clutch it. Look at that. One frag. With somebody looking great. How is he missing him? Okay, there we go. So he's got one. Yeah, alright. So
that timing thing's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like StarCraft and their timings with building things or whatever.
There is just a brief explanation for you guys to look out for. There are always standard strategies for map control, and for players to safely get to certain positions, you can understand how long and how likely it is for them to be there by a certain time. And 125 is about the timing. 120 to 125 is about when the T's will be on cat / Xbox / taking over that area towards cat and middle. That's about it, because that's when these players who took the upper dark route actually kind of get there. So that's the timing there for you.
That's a really good time to think about actually when you are CTs on an anti-eco, because the T's could go mid to B. So if you're throwing an nade on that timing while they're all clumped up waiting to throw their mid to B smoke, then you could do colossal damage for your side. However, existence get the opening frag onto short and immediately try to go through to mid and find some information. Information has been found at the end of the barrel of an AWP held by Zeus. Flippin just waiting for the angle to come. Finds the connection there. Smoke push. Not going to go in favor of the team. I don't know why he keeps doing that. We have like just so many bugs. I don't understand. Starks, he may push on the plants. He's going to... Oh, this could be glorious. This is for all the marbles right now. All the marbles. And the marbles have been lost. They've been straight up stolen by Stark. He's taken the whole bag. Back to camp. And they are on match point.
But you know what's going to happen? He's going to get back to camp. He's going to find out that in that bag, full of what he thought was marbles, it's just like gobstoppers. He's been duped. He's been duped, James. Now x6tence going to come back and win the game. I'm calling it. Alright, okay, maybe it won't happen. So you don't have to look at me like that. God damn it. Just trying to be interesting right now. It's not working. You can't fake it interesting. We go a bit of a dark push coming in from NaVi. And in they jump into the bullets. Impaled by Edward's M4. And we're going to see that they are going to struggle here. All dying on the stairs. And Kyrie comes in, eliminated. Well,